guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. And so today being Father's Day month or week, we're going to talk about fathers, like questions about fathers and fatherhood and all that. And yeah, welcome.
Hi.
Yeah. The first question, okay, how would you describe your father? 3 words that describe your father.
Strong-willed, tough, and committed.
Okay. Okay, for me in this case, okay, fathers. Okay, what is a father first? What is being a father mean to you?
To me, it's not about the biological aspect really, but it's that male figure in anyone's life that is totally committed to caring for their needs, especially in terms of building character, provision, and basically like fathering. I could, like, just the way you say God is your father, he's your provider, he's your caretaker, he's your literally everything, your first love, your, like, someone you can easily run to in case of anything.
Yeah,
that's a father.
That's so true. Because in my case, now saying a father would be not a biological perspective of it, but now I would say my uncle is my father, because the way he's there, I can run to him and all that. I would say he's my father. So to me, now my father, who is my uncle, I would describe him as loving, industrious, and hardworking. Yeah, that are the 3 qualities I would describe him as a father to me. And the other question is, an ideal dad or your father, what are the rituals or traditions that the both of you or you grew up learning from him? Like, for instance, in my case, I would say prayerful. Yeah, the prayerful aspect of it. And what else? Also the aspect, I don't know how I would term it as, but being a family person, like loving your family and your family being first. Yeah.
I could say, for me, my dad, what I really picked from him is commitment. That is one guy who, like, gave up his entire life just to be committed to his family, especially his children. And to me, and he's also committed when it comes to profession. He's someone who will keep his word, like, no matter what. Yeah, that is something I got from him. And also, I learned respect. That guy, like, okay, then we were considered among the rich people in the area, but you'd find my dad with every class of persons in the community. He's so down to earth. Like, his friends, like, even a cleaner is his friend. Like, has always overwhelmed. So I learned that you don't have to look down on anyone in life. Yeah, treat everyone equally.
Yeah, that's a really nice. That's really nice.
Yeah, and there's lots more.
So the other one is the good memory that you have with your dad. Like, what's your best memory that you have with your dad?
It's funny, but my dad actually gave back to me when he was a bit young, so I grew up a bit fast. So that
He was in his 20s.
Yeah, I don't want to mention the age.
Yes.
So I was young, but he would go out with me, like he goes for karaoke, I'm there with him. He would go for all those kinds of concerts with a child, so I would
Now what should you be doing there?
I would just be there watching.
That was sweet.
And yeah,
Sweet. No, my best memory. For me, I'll pass that one. I don't have a best memory. Your dad. When is okay? Which or when have you ever felt like your dad made you feel special?
There's one day I was so young, I don't remember, but I was a teenager. My dad comes and is like, by the way, I put in my documents. In case I die, you're going to get this share of whatever I've been saying. I was like, you.
And you were a teenager.
As a teenager. He was telling me of how he put me in some documents.
Next of
So I have money, like, me, I had money. Yeah, but also there are those other small special moments, like, yeah, like when you have something like disturbing you mentally, you can easily talk to him, and he's someone who doesn't judge. Yeah, and he doesn't put me on pressure, like for anything, especially marriage, and he doesn't. Yeah.
For me it was my birthday. My uncle made me feel special, like he overdid it. Actually, it's every year now for the past year. He can be there sending flowers, sending, I don't know, food. That makes me feel special, especially the food aspect of it.
So they should always send you food.
The next one is something that your dad did or taught you that is important in your parenting, like when you become a mother or when you have a husband. The thing that you would try and instill in your kids that your father did.
Yeah. My dad taught me to work hard. He taught me that there is always a price for everything, and for you to have a good living, you actually need to work hard for it. Yes, my dad would actually deny you something that he can give you just because he wants you to work for it, man. Like, so man, I grew up hustler. I'm like, if I need something, I really need to work for it. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think that's what really kids need to grow up knowing, because if you give everything on a silver platter, then
They'll take it for granted.
yeah.
Yeah, that's so true. The other one is something that your dad did that you didn't like when you were a child. Sometimes maybe there are traumas.
No, as a stubborn child, you guys, I didn't like math. It's man, the irony of life. I ended up being an accountant. But anyway,
I'm even surprised.
in my primary 3, I refused to do holiday work. They chased me. You know how they chased me? Went home, lied that I didn't take tissue. I went back with a tissue, stupidly. They chased me again. I came and said, they need more brooms. Okay, he's like, okay. They escorted me, found out I didn't do holiday work. He didn't quarrel. We went home slowly. When we reached the house, the guy took me to his bedroom, got a belt. You guys, I ran away from home for half that day. And they started looking for me. Anyway.
And where did you run to?
Neighbors were staying in a slum.
That's interesting.
That developed me.
An idea. The next one is what did you learn about love and relationships from your father?
I learned that actually love is a choice that we make. It's not a feeling, it's something you choose. You actually choose to love someone. And then I learned that with love there's always giving, because that guy would give, like, not would, but gives. At times you've been shocked, the way he gives. He's such a giver, like,
Maybe that's where you learned that from.
Yeah, I think, like, can't daddy just keep this money and then we do something with it, or can't he buy this for us instead of giving it out? But yeah, so for him, his kind of love is giving, and as I grew up, I got to learn that when you love, you give. And also I learned that there are actually people out there that are in need, and you need to look out and stretch a hand to help someone, like, feel better. Yeah, those are things I learned from my dad.
Mine, I won't give because mine is, from my perspective, is toxic. So the other part, how are you like your dad? Just one thing I've just said. When you are a giver. So, how are you like your dad?
That lifestyle of I need to live my life. Because even when my dad would be stressed, he would act like it's normal. Not normal, but he wasn't. He never used to take up, like, own a problem. Would know, let's say, daddy's time is broke, daddy has to do this, that. You guys, that guy would walk in normally, go and sleep and snore. Or like,
he's like a stress-free person.
Go out, chill with his boys, come back, sleep. And then you're like, daddy, school fees, like, do come. So I picked up that attitude. I'm like, I know, like, yeah, I'm like, okay, at times I do, but I'm like, okay, I know life is hard, but what can I do about it? I need to live life the way it's thrown at me. Yeah.
That's actually a very nice.
And also the giving aspect. I think, okay, I think that's an aspect I got from both of them. My mom and dad, their hands are too slippery not to give. Yeah.
For me, I think I'm still learning, but I think I took mine. I would say it's a teachable moment for me. I'm learning to be a family person and to be so much into family and care and do all those things you get. So I'm not yet there, but I'm learning to be a family person, which I think my dad is a family person as well. The other aspect, I don't judge, so I think he's also that kind of person. Like when you tell them your problems or when you have any issue, they don't judge. They don't view it from the judging aspect of it. The other one was what things do you want to incorporate into your relationships or marriage or parenting that you learned from your father?
Could we rephrase it? Okay, for me,
like what you want to teach your kids or what you want to put it in your marriage. Like for me in this case, I find like for him he likes going out with the wife, traveling with the wife, taking the family for holidays and that kind of thing, which I would love to have also for my family, like going on holidays with your kids and your husband and yeah, I think it's still the family aspect of it, like yeah.
Okay, for me it's putting family first. Yeah, he's such a family guy, like not on, he doesn't stop at the nuclear aspects. His mind is even broad, like up, it extends up to the extended family. Yeah, and also, despite, of course, you know, families have different issues, but he's someone who like brings people together. You understand? Yeah. So I would want that, and the commitment to making sure your family doesn't lack, wanting the best for your children, and yeah, basically it actually spoils me because there are aspects I look for in a man. Like, you're not like my dad.
It should be the case.
Yeah, like you're not like my dad. Because he taught, okay, I kind of picked up aspects that I feel like that is what a man should be. Yeah.
Now, what things don't you want to incorporate into your parenting and all that?
That I got from my dad.
Yeah.
Okay. My dad is too tough. Yeah, actually, amongst all his kids, I think I'm the one who can openly talk to him. The kids, you know, that African parent kind of aspect. So I would wish for me and my husband to have a more friendly relationship with my kids, so that they can easily open up to me or to us, like, so that kids don't hide stuff. Yeah, that's what I would want.
For me, no, coming from a toxic having a father who wasn't there, who wasn't present, I would say now for me in this case, I would want, I've learned now, you know the way you can learn something from a negative teachable moment, but you get something positive from it. So on my side, of course, I've also learned what not to look for in a man as well, and also I'll want someone who will be present also for my kids, like you be a present dad. You get the way you're saying, like the kids can approach you, you're always there. They know, like I can call dad at any time and he'll be there. So for me, I would that is what I would want from my future parenting. Yeah, that was it. Unless you have anything to add.
No, I'd say I love my dad. Yeah, our kind of relationship is you know, that's us, cold and what, sweet and what, sweet and sour. Yeah. In that days we take each other. In that days we are like, of course, just like normal relationship. Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I pray for the best man who will be a replica in some of the aspects of my dad. Yeah.
For me, my conclusion is just happy Father's Day to all fathers. Either you're biological, you're just a present dad to someone who is not even your kid, which is actually the best feeling for those people, and you will never take it for granted. Like the dads, you're important. We have so many mothers. days and what, but the father figures out there, we appreciate. Bye. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video, and don't forget to comment, share what you learned about what you learned from your dad, and what makes you think you're a replica of your dad. Yeah, bye, see you.